رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين والعاقبة للمتقين ولا عدوان إلا على الظالمين وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله ثم أما بعد. Dear brothers, as we can watch, as we can see, nowadays these massacres, these atrocities that the criminals, the enemies of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the enemies of humanity are committing against our brothers in Gaza. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala support our brothers and sisters in Gaza, in Palestine and all over the world. Allahumma ameen. May Allah descend His victory upon them. Allahumma ameen. Dear brothers, subhanallah, during such kind of incidents, it's not only actually regarding Gaza. Just there is a highlight on Gaza nowadays. But what about Syria before? What about Iraq? What about Afghanistan? What about Xinjiang? What about Myanmar? What about Libya? What about here and there? Subhanallah, situation of our ummah nowadays is really catastrophic, miserable situation. Always during this incident, we should sit with ourselves and ponder and contemplate, think, for what reason? We are Muslims. We are the servants of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We are muwahideen. We are muwahidun. We are the believers of what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent. We are the followers of Musa alayhi salam. We are the follower of Ibrahim. We are the follower of Isa alayhi salam, Jesus. We are the follower of the last and final messenger, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. For what reason? All of these things happening to our ummah. But dear brothers, listen to me carefully, please. Imagine that a student, I'm repeating this example always to my brothers and sisters. Imagine that a student kept playing, wasting his time without studying the whole year. When the time of the exam came, he failed. He failed. He wondered, why I'm failing? Does he have the rights to complain, or he should accept the reality, the fact you should fail because you kept playing the whole year? The same regarding our ummah. Our brothers in Gaza and our sisters are doing their best against the enemy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Jews, the Israelis. Subhanallah, they are doing their best, fighting, making sacrifice. But the point, where is the rest of the ummah? Where is the rest of the ummah? Where are their armies? Where are their armies? To protect themselves, to protect the regimes, the corrupted regimes, to protect their families in the power. But what about defending their deen? What about defending their ummah? They don't care about that. The orders coming from here and there, agents. Stay silent without taking any action. This is the reality. Dear brothers and sisters who are listening to us, the responsibility is not only regarding the presidents, the ministers, the kings, but you as a Muslim, every one of us is responsible. The ummah, the nation is formed from whom? From you and me. What did you do? What sacrifice did you make? What sacrifice did you make during the last years, during the last month? Did you take any action? Always remember, those criminals, the Israelis, they do not respect you unless you are powerful enough. If you are weak, no negotiations. They will not sit together with you to discuss, to negotiate how we can settle everything. They don't care what are you saying. They don't care what do you publish. They don't care about anything unless you are powerful enough. In different sectors, are you powerful in economy? You are importing everything. In medicine, you are importing everything. In industry, you are importing everything. In military, you are very weak. Weak although in reality we can be very strong. We can be very powerful. But the point, the orders coming, keep them weak as they are. So it will be very easy to manipulate them, to control them, to occupy them, to invade them if it is required. I recommend for you to read a book called The Confession of Economic Hitman for John Perkins, a former Jazakallah khairan. I recommend for you to read this book, An Economic Hitman, A Confession of Economic Hitman to John Perkins. John Perkins, to one of the former CIA officers, talking about how they are controlling the world. Read how the world works, to Noam Chomsky as well, speaking about this issue. The point is, you are responsible. Are you powerful? Are you strong even in your sector? If you are a doctor, physician, if you are an engineer, if you are whatever you are, if you are a teacher, do you have enough awareness? It's a battle of awareness as well. Nowadays, they are doing their best to show to the world, some countries and some regimes, showing to the world those criminals as if they are heroes, the Israeli. Those victims, the Palestinian, subhanallah, as if they are wolves. They are changing the picture upside down. Subhanallah, demonizing our brothers and sisters. For what reason? Imagine that somebody came to your home